bounce at the low, but they say you take lows before you beat the boat. But I still don't feel free, I was stuck in that phone. Now I'm asking for grams back coming on show. My name they be adding this all, I just had all I wanted, it back to the fold. Damn, it's back to back breaking them low, trying to get from them crowd, but they using them clothes on me. I try to feel free and go hang out with people, but that fake shit be a facade to me. They try to outweigh the bad out of my good, but when I did good, you didn't blow for me. They telling me stop holding in all the pain, if I let it out, I might get in some trouble.
Welcome to the Backstage podcast, where we get in depth with the artists and, learn a little bit about their process. So today we have another artist with us. And why don't I just do this? Why don't you start by telling us who you are and your name professionally?
I go by the name of Cashbandit Tune. As far as my profession, I like to say I multitask, man. I'm a rapper. I do certain type of singing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an engineer, I'm a producer. I be trying to do a little bit of some video work as well as photography. But as of right now, as far as with music, I'm Cashbandit Tune, man, the artist.
All right, I hear you now. Full disclosure to the audience. Tune, we've known each other for some couple of years now.
It's been more than a couple of years. Yeah, I say about 10 years.
At least 10 years.
At least 10 years.
Coming back and forth, man, back in the early days, man, when the studio was in its infancy, man.
Yes, sir.
So welcome back, man, and
yes,
it's good to have you here.
Yes,
man.
sir. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you.
So I know a little bit about you, but you know what? I want the audience to know a lot about you. So we're going to get in. Can you just tell us about your journey into the world of rap music, how you got into this?
I can honestly say, man, I've been in love with music as far as I can remember, but as far as like with words being added into, percussions or any type of symphony, anything like that, man, I probably fell in love with like wordsmith when I was probably like 6 years old. I found out I wanted to be a wordsmith when I was like six years old, man. I heard my dad rap for the first time. I was creeping around in my mama's room, and I ended up finding this tape recorder in her room, you know what I'm saying? And I just ended up pressing play on it, and I heard someone rapping on it. So by the time my dad ended up coming home, I ended up asking him, Dad, who this is on here? He ended up telling me that was him, you know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I just found myself always having this pattern or having this way when it come to words, you know what I'm saying? And I end up just putting it from me saying the word of mouth, and I end up trying to add it to an instrumental, you know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. So, in other words, man, that is really what inspired you to pursue this path.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up.
And also, I mean to cut y'all also, because I know my granddaddy gonna be watching this too. My granddaddy, he was like, my granddaddy was great. He was a great musician back in the days of his time, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I feel as if I got a great piece of my granddad in me too when it comes to my music, you know?
Most definitely.
So that was just for the record, though.
Yeah, I know you, and I'm glad that you was able to say that, because we want to give all the propers, man, to the people that inspired us on those paths, man.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this, Tune. How would you describe your style or your sound as well, I don't even want to really say rapper, because you can warble a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
I try to play around the board a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like giving it a title, I would like to say that, it's more universal than anything, you know what I'm saying? I try to hit every aspect of reality when it comes to music, when it comes to sound, vision, anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Entertainment, period. I try to hit like every aspect of reality when it comes to that. So I would classify it as more like universal.
Okay, well that's what's up, because that's what it takes, man. That universal sound, or just that mindset to go to the points that you want to go to.
Most definitely.
So I know this again, but what do you think sets you apart, man, from all the other artists that's around, man?
Honestly, because I don't see the game as a competition. You know what I'm saying? I see the game as, it's more fun to me than anything. It's something that I love to do. I don't really get on the microphone and try to have the best song, try to have the best verse. I truly understand every song in the hit. I truly understand every verse ain't gonna be that verse, you know what I'm saying? You always got room for improvement. So I feel like what sets me apart from everybody else is that I see the vision of that when it comes to music, you know what I'm saying? And I don't use music to start nothing, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna start music for anything, we're gonna use it for a revolution. But I'm not finna, like, as far as my city, I'm not finna use my music to dictate, for one, how I feel about another person. I'm not finna do nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like by me being able to take my story and, you know what I'm saying, rekindle my flame when it come to my story without insulting or harming anybody. I should stay like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the lane I should stay in because I don't make music that harm people. I feel like I make the type of music that make people happy.
Wow.
And there's a lot of people around here that don't do that. A selective few do, though.
Selective few.
A selective few do,
But
though.
I wish.
Shout out Big Rod. Especially Devil Down Rod. Yeah, that boy don't, most
Big
definitely.
Rod.
Most definitely.
We're going to wind up getting him here
Yes,
sooner
sir.
or
We got
later.
yes, sir.
What are some of your biggest musical influences, whether it be, people that was here or other artists, and how have they shaped your approach to creating music?
Okay. I would like to say when it comes to me and itemizing like any type of image when it comes to any type of artist, I truly myself, I like to pick and choose what type of artists that confine me. And what I mean by that is I like people like Andre 3000, man. That's my mans, you know what I'm saying? I like Andre. I love Andre. I'm starting to tap into a little Jay-Z a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to tap into a lot of more soulful rap, soulful music instead of, you know what I'm saying, what's going on nowadays. So it's like the influence was coming from me. I feel like it had to come like from somewhere before the game got to where it's at today.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because everything that I see will go on in the game right now, I really don't be trying to entertain it, you know, because I feel as if it's not really definite. It's not really, you know, it's more so. It's more so psychotic right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The game crazy right now. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as me and the influence of the game right now, see, we on two different pages because I want to influence a person to be able to better themselves, a child, an old person, anybody. You know what I'm saying? I done made some music. You know, so I done been influenced to make some music to make the club go crazy, make somebody go out here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I done did that as well. But at the same time, like I'm starting to notice. When it comes to anybody that influenced me to become better, I feel like I want to stay like that right there instead of trying to influence a person to become something for real that they not, you know, because the music can definitely do that. You can definitely take this song right here and you got this type of person and he listened to this song over and over and over. You never know what type of vibration he can get from that song and make him go out here and make a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? So we
can actually call that growth and development.
Yes, sir, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I've seen the growth and I've seen the development in you know, even in what you do.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I know that, you know, there's a lot of things that has shaped you know, how you approach your music. But again, you know, just, you know, expounding on it for, you know, the audience to understand you know, what you did and you know, how you approach the game.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So, I know this for a fact, but I'm gonna just ask the question because I gotta ask the question. Can you share for me and the audience any memorable experiences or challenges that you faced on your journey as an aspiring artist? You know, like what you went through. Like, give me something that happened. You know, that you can really. You know, what you think would interest the audience?
Let me see. I done had too many. I done had too many of those. For real, man, I done had too many of those. But I'm gonna just go back to like the first one that I can think of right now. Excuse me. I'm gonna go back to that one. Let me see. I want to say I had this rap group, man. I was every bit of like 15, 16, and we was trying to we were just trying to show everybody we had skill coming out Columbus, man. You know what I'm saying? We could rap too. We were kids though. But what ended up happening was, you know, Fox 105 ended up putting out, you know, that they had the talent shows and stuff coming up. So they had talent show tryouts and stuff like that coming up. So I can honestly say, man, for about 2 weeks, we were practicing in the mirror with a hot comb. You know what I'm saying? We practicing brush, practicing. You know what I'm saying? And by the time that it was time for us to go try, I feel like we had it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we had it. My mama told me we had everything. You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
I was ready. Couldn't nobody tell me that we weren't ready. I was in there with a smile on my face. But see, the thing was, I had never really been in a situation of stage presence. You know what I'm saying? So when I got there, I was ready to rap for everybody. I was ready to show everybody my skill. But when I got there, it hit me. I got a little nervous because it was too many people. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody watching me. I'm already 15, 16 years old. I was feeling as if I would have been more spontaneous when I got there, but it ain't work like that. So I end up getting the microphone. Once I get the microphone, I perform, I do my thing, but I choke. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't remember the lyrics to my song. I couldn't remember what I said on stage in front of everybody, and I went home cried like a baby. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't the first.
I went home cried like a baby. OG, for real, man.
So excuse me. So
For
you know,
real.
you mentioned that you know, Foxy 105 had the talent shows and stuff like that. Do you think that is something that, you know, in this time, because I know it's a big jump from, people don't think about it, but it is a big jump and a change in generation, even in the past 10 years.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, what do you think, in part, that having something like that still being able to be done? Because I haven't seen any type of a talent show in the past couple of years.
Yes, sir.
On any level. Do you think that is something that would be sensible to bring back, or?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I honestly feel as if that'd be a great idea, because it's so much talent around here in the city, and you know, we really don't have opportunities to show the world what we really got. Like, we ain't got the power. Really, we do, but we ain't. It's like we lack the power to show the world what type of talent we truly possess around here. You know what I'm saying? And we choose violence more than anything, and I hate that for our people. You know what I'm saying? And because it's the truth, you feel me? But it's definitely more talent out here in Columbus, Georgia, than it is violent people. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I done ran across thousands of people recording them. You know what I'm saying? They got great sounds. They got great everything. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all about the decision making. You feel me? If you got this basketball player that plays basketball, but he ain't really got no type of real coaching, real training to get him to the next step, he's not gonna get to the next step. And it's only because you set boundaries for yourself. You got to step outside the box to get where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And with us, I feel like that's what our city don't do. We don't step outside that box. You feel me? And that's why we ain't got family down the park. Even though now violence done shut a lot of this down now, but at the same time though, we ain't got family down the park. We ain't got talent shows no more. We got Spring Fling, but who finna go watch anybody perform at the Spring Fling? But that's a problem as well though, because why aren't people going out to watch people perform at Spring Fling? It's still talent.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Still
At the end of the day, still talent, you
Still
know,
talent.
but it's all a popularity contest right now. And I feel as if, you know what I'm saying, that's what the fault at more than anything.
So do you think that the climate, man, the climate of what's happening, you know, in the genre is a problem to be able to have, you know, even have a gathering like a talent show, because of maybe, you know, this particular person may not want to, you know, come because what the word is, that ops is there and so on and so forth, man. Do you think that's a problem?
I could say sometimes it could be a problem. Sometimes it may be a problem, you know, but I feel as if we grown. You know, I'm 27 years old now, OG. Last time I was in, well, I ain't gonna say the last time, but the first time I was in your studio, I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
I done changed a lot. I done made a lot of bad decisions as well, though. You know what I'm saying?
Who
But
hasn't?
Who hasn't? You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can honestly say is I don't hold any type of hate on my heart when it comes to nobody. It don't matter what you did to me. Like, I'm gonna have to let it go one day. You feel me? And I feel like as if that's what my city gonna have to look at and have to be on too. We gonna have to start letting stuff go. Cause at the end of the day, we don't come together. We ain't gonna never be able to come up out the crowd bucket. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody pulling each other down.
Yeah.
That's what everybody do. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. But see, that's why I just keep my distance from 'em. I mess with everybody who I know that got the mindset, the more likely to try to be successful when it comes to the music, more than try to have the mindset to catch up.
Yeah.
Feel me? I ain't with all that.
Yeah,
I ain't with all that.
that's well said and well put, man. Because I feel like that's a big problem. But you know, I still say that, you know, music is something that supposed to transcend. So
Most definitely.
maybe we'll get back to that. You know, maybe we'll be able to get back to that point. But moving on, man. I know that, you know, I've seen you in the studio, man, and I've seen how you know, worked. But then, like we said, that was some years back. Yeah. So I know that you have a creative process. So let me hear a little bit of what is your creative process when you're writing and recording new music. You know, how do you feel and what's your process?
I feel as if, okay, I would say my writing process. My writing process is a little different from the average person of writing, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to bring God into the equation. I like to bring my ancestors into the equation. Because sometimes in my mind, I get lost in my words, you feel what I'm saying? So I truly ask my ancestors and God to guide me on the passage of whatever I'm writing, you know what I'm saying? Because if I pick up my pad right now and get to going, it'll be probably like 3-4 or something in there that I don't like, you know what I'm saying? But if I truly sit down and I ask for what I need, it get granted to me. You know what I'm saying? It come a little bit different from for real, OG. Like that's just how I do it for real.
Listen, believe me, man.
It comes to me just like that.
It's
doubt.
That process, man. That's a hell of a process, man. That's a deep process, man. And a lot of people don't understand that process, because that's a process that when you come into a studio, you coming in here because you know what you're getting ready to do.
Yes, sir.
You know, and unfortunately, you know, there's times where, you know, some artists just don't get that. But maybe having a brother like yourself, you know, to be able to share that, it'll make them understand that there is a creative process instead of just doing it by numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So I appreciate that one,
yes,
man.
Sir,
Definitely. So let me ask you, how do you stay motivated and inspired to continue creating and refining what you do? I mean, even though you know the challenges and, you know what I'm saying, what keeps you inspired, man, to continue to create, man, and do what you do?
I love reading. I like reading books, you know what I'm saying? I like reading books because I'm able to expand my imagination, you know, I'm able to expand the horizon of my thought process when it comes to me presenting my thoughts to other people when it comes to the music. But I like, let me see, I go to the gym a lot, man, you know what I'm saying? And even with the reps I take when I'm doing my reps, eat count, eat set, anything like that, I portray all of that into my lifestyle choices every day, you feel what I'm saying? And everything I portray in my lifestyle choices, I portray when it's time for me to write me some music, you feel what I'm saying? I do all of it in the same type categories. I do everything in the same type sets. Only because the way that I was truly doing everything before, I didn't like the outcome of it, you know what I'm saying? And I see if, you know, you give forth vibration towards the same thing over and over and over and over and over, you get a new outcome to it if it's different. You know what I'm saying? If it's different. But you get a new outcome. So by me being in the gym, reading, I'm making my brain stronger, I'm making my body stronger. Okay, cool. That's brain and the body, all right? But at the same time, your brain and your mind is still two separate things. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, I interpret both of those to strengthen my mind.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's how I do it, you know? Like
That's
for
deep.
real.
That's deep, man. I hope everybody understands what he's saying, man, because it's all a part of that creative process.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
All a part of that creative process. So walk me through this. How do you do what you're doing from the beginning? I know it's a process that is really entailed, but just taking us through a short process of producing and releasing your own music as an independent artist.
I would like to say that got to be one of the hardest things ever in life to do. And the reason why I say that is because coming from how I come up. See, I don't want to say I won't, but I don't let anybody else record me for real. DK used to record me here, but after here, I record myself. Yeah. Or my brothers and them, you know, we all do it together, so they know how to record too, you know, it'd be something like that. But as far as when it's just me in the studio being me, you know, first off, I have to do whatever way I'm feeling right then, that's what type of song I'm gonna make. I can't be happy and make a sad song. I can't be sad and make a happy song. Like I got to make music based off the way I feel at the time, you know what I'm saying? So first thing first, you know, I probably go through a beat folder, I find me a beat, you know what I'm saying, and I just go. Like I go and I set me a timer. Like a lot of true artists, especially right now, if you've been doing it for a long time, you set your timer. Usually dudes want to be done with a song by the hour as far as writing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to base yourself. That's how you strengthen the process. So I have to give myself like at least 4 to 5 minutes to be done with at least the hook, first verse, and the mid second verse. Because the second verse will come to me, you know. But as far as with me recording, see, I record, I mix and master, I can make beats, I can do it all, you know what I'm saying? I do all that, but it be nerve-wracking sometimes doing all that by myself, you feel what I'm saying? Like that be the only thing. That's why I say as far as being an independent artist or even playing the five fields on the board, like it get truly nerve-wracking. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, it's what I want. It's what I'm destined for. So I don't care how weight the heavy, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna keep picking it up until, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, baby,
That's
you
right.
know what
That's
it is.
right.
You feel me?
So let me ask you, man, what do you hope? I mean, you know, not even say hope. What do you want your listeners to take away from your music as an artist, and what impact do you want to have on your artist, on your audience?
Truly, I just feel like, you know, versus me talking without an instrument, you know, I have a lot of people that listen to me, but I tend to have a lot of people let one thing go in their ear and it go out the other. But when it comes to my music, you know, it sort of sticks. But see, I don't understand that process, and it sometimes be making me a little upset, because if I'm sitting here, if I can sit here and tell you the same thing out my mouth, why are you able to understand it on the song versus me saying it out my mouth? That's how I used to think, you know what I'm saying? But see, now I'm able to go into a whole genre, a whole category of whatever type of mood I ever feel. I can go into this, and let's just say I got it. I'm gonna give you an example. I got this friend. She's a female. She hit me up the other day, and she was just like, oh, I'm just fed up. Like, I'm fed up with life. I can't take it no more, Tune. I've been praying. I've been this. I've been that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm the type of person, I sit there, I can talk you, you know, I can help you cope now. But one thing about it, a lot of people don't want to sit there and listen to words all the time. Sometimes people need to feel that they being felt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I sent her one of my songs, you know. I sent her one of my songs.
All right now.
And as soon as I sent it to her, you know, she texted me back with a big emoji, and she just was telling me how thankful that she was, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that had a little power to help her get up out the, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of wave that she was in at the time. So
that's a powerful thing.
Yeah.
It's a powerful thing, because sometimes people soothe souls through music.
Yeah.
As opposed to just speak. You can say the same words, but when you sing it, it's just something about it that makes it different.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, worry about too much about what that is. That's just natural, man. And a lot of people don't have that.
That's how I really wanted to be. I just wanted, you know, I wanted to be a symphony to him. I wanted to be some type of harmony. You know what I'm saying? I want to make music to make you feel good, bro. I don't want to make no type of music that gonna make you go out here and do nothing crazy.
So in other words, like.
I have, though. I don't mean to cut you out. Like,
yeah,
I got a hot song in Columbia right now. Carmo shot the video to her. I got a song called Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? The world love it. Columbians love it. You know what I'm saying? And it's understandable why they love it, though. You feel me? Because I was going through something at the time. I was into it with a dude. Situation ended up coming up. You know what I'm saying? I put it in the song. The world ate it up. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the problem, though. Like, whenever I try to project out a little bit of my positivity, I don't get a lot of ears back. And that be the thing, OG. And that be the thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right, though. It'll come.
I can dig it. It's just that, you know, how's the play going? Are you getting some good play on it? Is people able to hear it?
Yeah, as far as like my MP3 files of my music, you know what I'm saying, I do good. I make cool streams every month, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be making a little bit more, but that comes off of my own drive. That comes from me and my hard work. I got to work a little harder. I don't blame nobody for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as that right there, that's going good. I shoot me a video, you know what I'm saying, with either Blanco or Carmo, you know what I'm saying? I'm shooting either one of them guys. They're my guy, both of them, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan on shooting nobody else. But anytime I shoot a video with any one of them guys, I get straight views off of it, you feel what I'm saying? Right. So I'm pretty comfortable, but at the same time, I feel as if, you know, once I add a little bit more gas to the game, we are definitely going to get to the destination, you know?
So how do you navigate the balance between staying true to what you see as an artist and appealing to a wider audience? Do you feel that, you know like I'm saying, like certain music, you know, you have to do this to appeal to your wider audience? Is it cramping your view, your artistic view, to stay within those confines? Or do you just feel that, you know, you're going to make good music of what you feel and put it out there?
Yes, sir. Universal. I make music based off of how I feel, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I'm not afraid to step outside my range. I'm not afraid to step outside my radius when it comes to the music. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, due to a few of my brothers that I keep around me, you know, I'm always able to elevate when it comes to my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother Dapper Run, for instance, like, I can definitely sit with him, and let's just say with him, bro, he can come out of nowhere and just be like, okay, Tune, look, bro, we finna try something new. And I'd be like, okay, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, well, I got this church beat. You know, we can do this church or this country type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think he can do something to it? By him even coming at me, I already know he know I can do something to it. You know what I'm saying? And we both put together a project like that, and it'd be beautiful. But the thing about it is, you know, we go through so much in life, with just us being who we are as men. You know what I'm saying? We never really take the time to push that type of music. You feel what I'm saying? We keep that type of music in the chamber. We keep that type of music behind it because we feel like that ain't what they want to hear right now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what's going on, then and third. But in reality, you know, that type of music is who we are, and the music that we be trying to make sometimes, that ain't who we is sometimes.
You feel we'll ever get back to where, you know, people can do that, where artists can do that and it be appreciated?
I can honestly say that's what we push for hard for every day. You know what I'm saying? We engineers now, so even with people coming into our studios and rapping the type of music that they rap, you know, we able to listen to what they saying, how they coming, and everything like that, you know, and based off of being who we are, like coming up out the city, a lot of people look up to us anyway, you feel what I'm saying? So if I can sit here and tell you, nah, little bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, little mom, you feel me? Try to say something a little bit more different, you know what I'm saying? Try to go this way with it right here. Like, you ain't really got to be too this way, you know what I'm saying? That's all them elements of being an engineer, you feel what I'm saying? I'm helping you, coach you how to make your song, you feel what I'm saying?
It's not just the element of being an engineer, that's the element of just being that's what puts you in that OG,
yes sir,
double OG, triple OG, whatever they want to call it. That's what puts you in that status, because now you're guiding, or you're offering assistance or guidance.
Yes sir.
And that is what makes that true artist, man. I'm proud of you, man. I really am, brother. You know what I'm saying? Really proud of what you're doing, man.
Yes sir.
Can you share for us any, for the audience, man? Can you share any upcoming projects that you got coming, you know, in the near future? Because I definitely want to know what's up.
Like I said, man, right now, I say either by the end of this month or the beginning of April, I feel like I'm stepping outside my boundaries this time. I never really dropped an R&B tape. I got a lot of women. Tons of women, they ready to hear my R&B music. I be dropping like little snippets. A lot of women got my songs on their phone, but they just be asking me, why you ain't never dropped why you ain't never dropped this type? Okay. Well, so I put together a project called Tribulation. You know what I'm saying? I call it Tribulation. It starts off, I'm probably gonna put like 16, 17 songs on it, but it starts off with like a lot of love, life, soft harmony, you know what I'm saying, type music, but then it switches over. It switches over, it got like a dark side to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the dark side, you know, it'll be very, very beautiful, bro. Like, I feel as if once I drop that right there, my whole image gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Because for the type of music that I done drop for my people around here, like that's how they see me. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as the women, they see past that. Like they want to hear something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
man,
you know,
somebody once said, man, even gangsters have a soft spot for women.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, who you gonna love, right? So ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
So that's gonna be something that I'm looking forward to seeing, and maybe one time, maybe when it comes out, man, maybe I can get you back here, man, and talk about it, man, and,
most
and
definitely
chop it up, and show us a little bit of your creative process, man, going on.
Yes, sir.
So how do you see the future of rap music, man, evolving, and where do you see where you're fitting into that landscape, if you feel you're gonna fit into that landscape?
All right. Honestly, I feel like my answer might be a little different from a lot of people that's gonna end up coming on your podcast. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't see myself being a rapper in the next 3 years. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Okay. As far as music, I love music. You know what I'm saying? Instrument, anything. But as far as me being a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I take that back. As far as me being a rapper on a journey that everybody else is on right now, I ain't with that.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I ain't with that. I'm not trying to make. I ain't with all that. Like I said, OG, like the type of music that I like to make, man. I like to make the type of music that'll make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? The type of music that'll help you progress, get to the next step, not make you backtrack. You feel what I'm saying? I done made a lot of music like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's time for a change. If people keep making the same music like that, the way that you can see the rap game right now, even when it comes to a lot of these major artists, like you could definitely see the rap game is coming to an end. Like you see it, rap don't even have evolution in it anymore. Like people ain't even coming together off the rap music no more. Everybody, you got people dying off rap music. Like that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely for sure.
That's crazy.
That's definitely for sure. I mean,
that's crazy, man.
So let me ask you, man, as a brother that's been doing, because I feel that, you know, when you've been doing something for a certain amount of time, man, you know, 10 years, 11 years, 15 years, I mean, the longer you go, the more you know, wisdom that you're going to gain. Can you share, you know, any anecdotes, for lack of a better word, or not even a lack of better word, can you share any anecdotes from your experience that can possibly help some of the younger rappers that's coming through, or younger artists that's coming through, as it pertains to coming in studios and, you know, just doing what they do? What kind of advice could you impart to them, man?
You know, I don't want to sound like everybody else when I say give it all you got, you know what I'm saying? But as far as with anything that you do, you got to love it, you know what I'm saying? You truly got to love what you do. You got to make time for what you do, you know what I'm saying? You can't just feel as if every moment it's time for you to do what you're going to do, it's going to be perfect, because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got to work. You got to practice. If you're a rapper out there right now, I'm looking at the camera. If you're a rapper out there right now, if you're a singer out there right now, write anything. Don't do it if you don't practice. You feel what I'm saying? You got to practice. I'm telling you what's going on.
Please say that again, man.
Don't rap if you don't practice. You see what I'm saying? For real, though.
That is so true, man. And you know, y'all hearing that from, you know, as I said, I'm being a little biased right here now because I know Tune and I know the whole crew. But, you know, I've seen their work ethics, you know, back when they were coming into Pro Sound Studios. And, you know, just to have him sitting here, you know, practically 10 years later, you know, and as I said, 10 years is a jump, man. That's a whole generation to me, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, and to just hear where you are at right now, man, I appreciate you so much, man.
I appreciate you too, OG.
So, you know, finally, man, let's to really cap this off, man. Where can listeners find your music and connect with you online if they wanted to find your music and connect with you?
Y'all wanted to find me, y'all know where I'm at, man. It's Cashbandit Tune on everything except for IG. I'm at one Cashbandit Tune on IG, but everything else, it's Cashbandit Tune, man. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Cashbandit Tune. Don't look at the other one. Come finna take that one off, you know what I'm saying? But as far as if y'all want to tap in, man, y'all need any type of engineer, y'all just want to talk about the music, anything like that, man, I'm on one call away, and y'all know that.
There it is. I mean, I appreciate you, man. I'm really, really proud of what you're doing, man. And thank you for coming by here at the Backstage, chopping it up with me. And again, when that new joint come out, you better come holler at me. You hear that thing?
You know I got you, man.
All right.
All
right. Appreciate it, man.
Telling me start holding in all the pain. If I let it out, I might get in some trouble. I spent $15,000 to get out of trouble. Just know what I lose, I'ma get it back up. My dad and then woman, but so did my mother. Age of 15, I went found me a horse. Trying to scratch on like I pulled me a muscle. This shit I had to fidget like Future and Ross. Down, we both made some money, then it ain't a scam. Them fool locked me down, I was shucking and jabbing. They thought I was toasted, I got out that jam. I start my shit, but still put up some private. I had to make something out of nothing like some pottery. I was done bad trying to